Story time. I had set up this dinner and evening with a couple that I've known for 14 years. I had set up this evening with a couple and a friend that I wanted to introduce them to. I think there would be a good connection for a business that the friend is wanting to do. And so the friend couldn't make it tonight. And I thought, ooh, 5:30 dinner, 7 o'clock concert. That's a long time. That's like 2.5 hours. And I was like, I don't know if I want to do 2.5 hours. That's a lot. And then I was thinking, I really like this couple. They've been married 67 years. And I met them because they were donors to a scholarship that I had when I went to seminary. And I was like, in that case, one of the lepers that went back to thank Jesus for his healing. And so with that couple, I had asked the seminary, I said, I would like to send another letter to them. And I did, and I don't know, we just made a connection and I got to meet them. So they helped fund my scholarship at Phillips Theological Seminary. So I've known them a long time, and they're really great people. They have traveled the world. I don't know anyone else who's traveled more than them. I mean, they've been so many places. So I was like wanting to cancel tonight because my friend could make it, and so I'm gonna have to make another trip. And so I was like, no, let me go ahead and go. And they talked about going to a concert, and so I was like, okay, I don't really want to go to the concert, but I'll go. So I went to the concert, and it was a really good concert. I don't remember the guy's first name, but his last name is Ryan. And he was really good. He played, I said fairy tales, but actually it was like nursery rhymes. He did jazz stuff with nursery rhymes, and had some really good music. It was very soothing. And my friends, so it was a Steinway and Sons piano, and I knew it was like really expensive, so I like Googled it while I was there, and so they're like $100,000 up. And I was asking my friends, because that's the value of being around different people. You know how I like being around different people because I learned different stuff. So they wanted to be on the front row. I didn't want to be on the front row, but they wanted to be on the front row, so we were on the front row. You know what they said? They said they wanted to be right where they could see the hands on the piano. I'm not really interested in seeing the hands on the piano, but they were. So we were on the front row. So I said, why don't you come over here? They had me sitting in between them. I said, why don't you sit here so you can really see his hands? And he was like, no, I want you to see his hands. I want to see his hands. I said, and then I just got curious, and I said, why do you want to see his hands? Because they just so much expression. Like, really? I said, and said to his wife, do you like his hand? You like to see his hands too? Oh yeah, yeah. I just love to see their hands. I just thought that was so funny. But he was really good, and so he was playing like, I said jazzed up nursery rhymes and something. But it was really good, and I was interested in buying his music, so I was gonna, leave right afterwards. And he was there, and so I talked to him briefly. I said, I really like your stories. I said fairy tales. I meant nursery rhymes. I said, it was really good. I said, where can I find your music? And he said, on social media. Last name's Ryan. I don't remember his first name. But yeah, it was really good. So what am I saying? I'm saying get outside your comfort zone. Get to meet other people and learn about other things. I was thinking about also my mom, and I liked being around old people. I can remember my favorite patient. My mom used to be an administrator of a nursing home, and I can remember my favorite person. Her name was Josie Pogue. She had one tooth right there, and she would grin and laugh. She'd walk the halls, and I loved combing her hair because the patients were my dolls, so I would comb their hair. So I really liked her. There was another patient, Perletha Carter. Who else? Yeah, but Josie Pogue is my favorite patient. I think I had another one, but I can't. Oh yeah, I can see her now. She's a little short lady. I can't remember her name, but anyway. I'm telling you that because being around older people and my mom doing that for me helped me have a heart for older people. And I think that's really important, and that's something that's missing that I see with children today. They don't have any connection with older people. They don't want to spend time with them because it takes so much time and all of that. But you learn something from them. And I just think that's really important. That's something that I wanted Hunter to have, when I was raising her. She was around older people. I think that contributes to a child's success. So what is the lesson? What am I saying? I'm saying get outside of your comfort zone, be around older people, be willing to stretch your time and learn something new, because that's what happened to me tonight. And I really enjoyed the evening. And I'm going back. That's tonight's Wisdom from Yvonne.